I think particularly as women, um, our societal condition is to tell us that if our house isn't perfect, if it's not clean, if it's not decluttered, that there's something wrong with us. We're not a good wife, we're not a good mother, we're not a good housekeeper, we're not a good daughter, whatever it is, right? And there's all this shame and we hide it and we don't want other people to know. And we don't realize that a lot of this has to do with emotional blocks, limiting beliefs, neurological things that are going on, physical health issues, situational overwhelm, and that so many people all over the world are dealing with this. And particularly women, I think. I really feel like as women, we're more affected by clutter because we have this conditioning about feeling responsible for our homes, but also because of the way our brains work. And for anyone who's listening, who's not a woman, this applies to everyone, but I think for women in particular, there was a study showing that women get more stressed about clutter. And I think it's because our brains are multitasking all the time, right? We're looking at this thing and this thing and this thing, and we notice things. So if there's a pile of stuff on the desk, it kind of screams at us and says, hey, there's this pile of stuff on the desk, or there's dirty dishes in the sink. The dirty dishes are calling to us like, what's wrong with you? Our house is a mess. Why didn't you do that, right? Whereas men, their brains are more single focused. And I know you hear a lot of stories about women getting frustrated with their partners, right? Because they're like, why didn't he see that the garbage needs to be taken out? Or why didn't he see those dirty dishes and put them away? And men's brains literally focus on one thing at a time. So if they're not focusing on the dishes or whatever, they're focusing on their video game or their newspaper or their project that they're working on, they don't see that stuff and it doesn't bother them like it does women. So